What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on F125 for Austria in reverse. That's right, our first ever look at the reverse tracks in my team. Of course, the game's been out a little bit. I have pretty much done all the reverse tracks in my own time, and I'm sure that some of you have like tested it or seen it for yourself. Reason I'm out of breath, I literally panicked because I didn't have my headset on. But last video in Imola, we did a beautiful little comeback. It wasn't the best of qualifyings. It was I think it was P19, and a crash, well, a spin for myself, caused a safety car. So we came out pretty much dead last again, or P19 again, and we managed to crawl our way up back to P11, which I think was really, really good. In terms of performance, we're not doing too well. I think what I echoed in the pre-season in Australia, or going into Bahrain, are coming to light. We're not getting a lot of points per capital, and the result of that is we're running out of things to research. But how we get more research is improvement facilities, and facility improvements is money, but also I need to develop more things in terms of like the racecraft evolution. I've got projects that I need to get done before I can move on to the next one. So the development of the car slows down. That then has a knock-on effect so the second driver, whoever are not driving that race, really has a big knock-on effect of that performance. But it is what it is. We're going to continue as it is. We're in it's reverse Austria, so who knows? The car could suit it. We can calm down and stop crying. But doing the activity timeline, just making sure I can get some of the stuff that needs to be done for development, making sure I know what I need to develop, making sure I know straight away that can be developed, that can assist us, bosh. Personnel is for my drivers, and getting that sim practicing, we get 250 resource points for that. And I think with the 16 rounds that we're going to do in Season 3, I think realistically we need to pull it quickly, really quickly, as we've got a lot of upgrades that have just been developed. Both the halos are done, so we can move into the side pod profiles. That can be done before UK Silverstone, which is beautiful. Both of our powertrains have failed, which is unusual, but we can get everything done before Austria, which is really good. But another kind of a big gap, not really a big gap, until Austria. It's about June. So another season break coming. We've got the 3D printing, so that will help our research get back up. The driver evolution for the racecraft has got back up, so that will help massively as well. And then, yeah, doing the contract management is the one thing I wanted to do. That will be able to give us 2 upgrades per... Well, give us 2 upgrade spaces, which will help me do the inevitable of doing that racecraft project, and also other things. But we do have a corporate event, but we do have a DRS maximum slot gap fail, but we are going to get that in time for Austria. I think generally, and I do apologise on this, I've noticed this a little bit. I generally think I'm blind the fact that I've got 3 slots on my aero. I think I'm generally blind. I think I don't realise that I got 3 slots on my aero, because obviously on the other ones I've only got 2. So I do apologise on that.
Hey, Chief,
And I've literally just noticed I've done that now. So I do apologise on that behalf. If you clicked on the video, it's a little bit of a long one today. I won't spoil why. Of course, I hope you guys enjoying so far. It's just getting rid of a bit of the admin. Of course, we've got to do admin before we go into the race. Got to make sure our car is somewhat competitive. But of course, doing that corporate facility, we get 36k. Nothing major, but something we can work towards. Just doing some of the hiring. Key things, extremely key things to do. Extremely key things that you need to do. Hiring, making sure that you have the best amount for your staff, so things can get run easily and quicker. Just increasing the morale of every single part of my team, which is always a great thing to do. And unfortunately, we can't do anything else on the corporate side. Of course, we've got the hydraulics coming in the next couple days, so that'll be interesting to see how it works on the car. I mean, the upgrades we've been pummeling into the car the past couple races. I mean, 10 races in this season, and I think we've developed the car in such a way. We've got 2 days hydraulics gone, yes.
Good news.
So we got
We've
that
just
research
completed
completed, so
the
we can
part
get that
and it's
into
now ready for
development.
fitting. But be sure to check in
Of
at
course,
the
if we've got a
assign upgrade
spot
screen
free
when you get the chance.
for that development, get I think the smarter decision for that would have been, the thing is, because I've got dual development, it's just a really like easy way of just get it poof poof poof. But with this efficiency, I reckon okay, easy, nice and easy. Early talks with our 2027 driver Fernando Alonso. Of course, if you're new to the channel and this is your first video watching this series, our season 3 or 2027 goal is to get Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso in the car. But Fernando Alonso asking for a little bit too much. Of course, he's on the grid and Lewis Hamilton isn't.
A sponsor
So
is
of
interested
course
in backing our team.
he'll be asking a little bit more, and an ugly sponsor on that thing. Okay. We do have an owner training point. I don't know
Hey,
if I
Chief,
noticed that.
we've got multiple parts
Did I
under
notice
research.
that? Yeah,
Don't
I
forget to
did.
develop them.
Owner
We've got
training. So
performance
this is
sitting
an
on the table
interesting
that we
thing
could
as
be
well,
getting
because
into
we
the
need to
car.
think of what the hell we need to do. And to be fair, the open dialogue, I mean, I don't know why I haven't done it sooner. But luckily we have got that on board of us. We can get that sorted, get that ready. Oliver Behrman, Bortoletto, Hamilton's extremely close to a meeting. We got 3 drivers extremely close to the
A
meeting
sponsor sees potential enough
today. Another
and
corporate
wants to
event
explore a
guaranteed.
partnership.
Oh, that's a nice sponsor. That can kind of go between our little arrows. But our early talks with Lewis Hamilton has begun. First meeting with him, just what he wants: 24 million, 6 performance, 8 fan rating, and 199 engineering force, which is actually doable. The salary's a little bit steep, but that will go down eventually when we do meetings. The fan rating's a bit steep as well, but he's a 7-time world champion. He's going to be asking for a little bit. Research complete on that engine cooling.
Chief, I must remind you that we have
But
parts
yeah,
fully
just going straight
researched
to
that
the
are waiting for development.
just go
Let's get that
straight to
performance on the
the
car.
Grand Prix. But we've got a lot of things coming in. ERS cooling, not engine cooling. My apologies. ERS cooling there, and just going to the upgrades screen, and just try and pick out something we can do for next time. We got one. Oh, that is so annoying. We got one down that double upgrade for the personnel section. That's annoying. But if we go to workforce, I mean, we've got a little bit. Corporate's actually quite easy to maintain. But hey, it is what it is. We work. But of course, Gabriel Bortoletto was our driver last week. Last video, I should say. So we're going to be driving as Ollie Behrman. Very good rating as we go into qualifying. Beautiful qualifying session today. No rain, nothing as we go into our first corner backwards in Austria, and we're into P11 already, and possible fight with P11 and P12 as we're in P8 as we go into the final corner. DRS activated, ERS activated, and we do climb to a lovely P8. I love Austria. I mean, if you reflect on this time last year, we got a podium in terms of in-game. We had a podium here, so we do perform really well in Austria. And this is normally where some people get engine penalties, but a very, very good start to the weekend. Beating all of our rivals, I mean, 7 and above, don't even worry about it. Oscar's out of position, but without further ado, let's go to the grid.
Welcome from the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Mika Hakkinen completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Mayer, Russell, Charles Leclerc and Antonelli, Behrman, Sainz, O'Sullivan and Isaac Hadjar, Norris, Gasly, Fernando Alonso and Stroll, Aaron, Hulkenberg, Liam Lawson and Alex Albon, Pepe Marti, Piastri, Ocon and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race, in these conditions, will require a lot of focus.
As you saw in that little clip there before we went to the grid, obviously Gabriel Bortoleto is starting in P22, and of course, as you can see, it is raining. Predicted one stop, but also you can go to the end. We have got a free position by, I can't remember who it was, I do apologise. Is it one of the McLarens? Can't tell. It looks like one of the McLarens. But going into turn number 1, sparks flying between Leclerc and Antonelli. Let's hope it doesn't happen what happened in Netherlands. Repeat all over again. Leclerc's all over the place. He's off the track. He's definitely going to lose time going into that second corner. We're going to take advantage of that. Is going into turn number 4. Slipping in too much curb there, but we do make the turning and the move stick very nicely. And onto lap number 2 now. Leclerc wants that pace back. He's in the quicker car, but I mean, I've got the resilience of a madman, so he ain't getting past me. No time today. It isn't a McLaren, is it? I can't tell who it is. I don't know who gave us a free position. Is it Lando Norris or Max Verstappen? I didn't really look at the let's see who crosses the line. It is Lando Norris. Lando Norris has got an engine penalty. Taking an engine penalty. We're at number 3. Leclerc is looking for a move. Well, technically into turn number 2, but it's not turn number 2. It's the penultimate corner, and we make a lovely jump from the right to left, and we make that move stick, and we hopefully can zoom away now. Lap number 4. Oh, there's going to be massive amount of contact between me and Leclerc. That was coming from a mile back. Me and him were not going to give positions as Lando Norris comes through and gives himself some damage limitation on that. If we look at a replay, horrible exit into the penultimate corner, I should say. And just getting a little bit too much on the defensive status, and luckily we did not completely shunt the car into that little block, but unfortunately Leclerc has to pit to change that front wing, but inevitably he will get pressure tyres, so I mean that's a little bit of a bonus, eh? As you can see, the tyre wear kicking in on the inters, a lot of fighting with Leclerc. Some of the stuff that wasn't really relevant to put in the video, but it was just, he's keeping me on my toes, keeping me there. Not looking for a move, because of course I will show you that. But literally being in my DRS, just chilling, as you can see. I mean, not even a lot of throttle. 4th gear. Could have been in 5th, of course, but shaking all over the place. Hajar, 3.4 in front of us, and Sainz. Well, to be fair, Sainz has disappeared. But there is a yellow flag. Is it either Mercedes or a McLaren? But Lando Norris, 9-second pull away to myself. That is crazy. As it's Kimi Antonelli. Kimi Antonelli has retired, and it's a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car as he spun it. I ain't got a clue. We're gonna come into the pit for some fresh rubber. Perfect time to do it. Everybody has to slow down, so we'll get a little bit of damage limitation on that. I mean, as we look at this replay, what has happened to Kimi Antonelli? Just an engine failure, looks like. Probably a gearbox failure. Oh, he wasn't. It looked like he was spinning the wrong way around. But it just looks like a engine failure for a gearbox. It looks like. It looks like he was trying to turn. But who knows? But there's a massive clunk of cars next to each other, so I think I mean, to be fair, we've got 8 laps.
Right,
There looks like a massive bunch of cars in front of us. And hopefully we can climb back into some points, because we were in some great points. Should we have pitted? Who knows? We will never know. But of course,
maintain your pace until we get the green flag.
one car is left. We're not last. Both cars are not last. That's a bonus. As we come towards Pepe Martini in P18, we're going to chuck one down the inside of himself and have beautiful traction as the rain is kind of stopping. Definitely easing off a little bit more as Calimere sets the fastest lap of this Grand Prix so far. Lap number 13, P18, still not pretty much movement, but look how slow the cars are. We're on fresher tyres, and you can see it's making a difference. We're up to 5th gear, a little bit less traction coming out than the Williams of Alex Albon, but it's going to be late on the brakes, full commitment on that brakes, full commitment. It sounds like we locked up a little bit there, but obviously we can't because I haven't got that setting on. So my apologies, Albon. He's going to look for a bit of revenge on myself, but we are going to brake a lot later, turning because he's not in our inside, make that move stick. And it looks like there's a yellow flag. It's one of the Alpines, and it's going to be Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly has gone off. Is he retiring, or has he had a little spin? Let's find out. And he's lost the back end. He's lost the back end and gone onto the grass. Luckily, there's no safety car or red flag. I mean, that would have been perfect if we had a red flag, because it probably would have gone to dry. But anyhow, can't really do anything. We have to lift, and we've got Nico Hülkenberg and Liam Lawson in front of us to get P14 and 13. I think it'd be something like Imola, another recovery drive, which I don't mind doing. I actually quite like a fun recovery drive, as we're extremely close, pushing Nico Hülkenberg through the penultimate corner, getting the power down, up the gears, ERS activated, going down towards the final corner, and we are absolutely cooking. I mean, look at Hajar or Sutherland. They are very high in points. That's not very good for us, because obviously we don't want them to be getting points. We want them to be making sure they get as limited a point as possible, because we want to keep our P5 in the Constructors' Championship.
Great manoeuvre. You made it
But
so
a lovely
easy.
move on Liam Lawson, just down the inside to the in the final corner. Lap number 18, and I mean, this guy is unstoppable. I'm gonna have to try and sign him or something for season 4. But Max Verstappen wins his third race of the season. Both McLarens on the podium as well. That's a good race for McLaren. Lando Norris steals that fastest lap as he does a lovely recovery drive to get to P5. That's a very good recovery drive from Lando Norris, from an engine penalty to a P5 finish, but we're going to try and put the pedal down, try and get Lance Stroll, but he's got a very good amount of traction on that exit, so we'll have to settle for P12. Not the position we wanted. We could have probably stayed out into that virtual safety car, but what happens if it went full safety car? That would have played for our advantage a lot. But I'll take that.
pick up
P12,
rubber and bring it home.
very good finish. As I said, it's not last. We're fighting. That was when it's a wet race, it's going to be a chaotic race. Oscar Piastri gets driver of the day. I don't know how, but it is what it is. Lovely drive from the team there, and good drive from Gabriel Bortoleto as well. Because we didn't have much wet races last season, so technically that's an experience. Of course, obviously we can't give them experience; they have to gain that experience from themselves. But it looks like Callie Mayer was in 3rd place, and yeah, Mika Hakkinen in 2nd place as well.
From lights out to the
I did have a
flag,
couple comments,
each and every
not
driver has
on
this
YouTube, but
moment in the back of their
through
mind.
friends. It was just
Now
like,
it's
what,
time for their
why is
celebrations.
why have we got
Podium
icons
in
in the?
awaits.
Why have we got icons? Like,
But there can only be
I mean, to be
one
fair,
on the
they're
top
fun
step. Your
icons.
number one,
They're fun.
Max
I mean,
Verstappen.
Mika Hakkinen. I mean, you think, oh, he'd be slow, but he's getting podiums. And to be fair, I don't think the icons last that long because it ruins the game.
After an event
Of course,
like
I
that,
can
who
turn them
knows
off
what the
if you
sport
guys
has
want
in
me
store
to.
for us
I
next
don't mind
time
turning
out.
them off, but
Be
it's
sure
Max
to join us
Verstappen,
once
George
again
Russell,
as
and
we continue to bring
Lando
you all the
Norris.
excitement
That's your
of
top 5.
Formula One.
We still keep P5, but we got a lot of drivers chasing us down. But if you do want me to turn icons off, I can perfectly do that. Perfectly do that for the end of season 3, if you want me to. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys for the home Grand Prix in Silverstone. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.